Hey gang, have you ever listened to your solos and thought, that sounds kind of random? Well, one way to stop doing that is to play chord tones. I'll show you a really easy way to do it, coming right up. You know, at heart, I'm a rock and blues player. And like many of you, when I first learned to solo, I learned a few scales, like the minor pentatonic, the major pentatonic, and the major scale. And I also learned a bunch of licks from the greats and even some of their solos. But you know, when it came to my own solos, they kind of sounded like gibberish. I was told one way to fix that was to target chord tones. And if you listen to the solos of the greats from the 1970s and 80s, they sure knew how to do it. But how do you start targeting chord tones? It doesn't need to be complicated. Today I'm going to show you the absolute easiest way to get started targeting chord tones, and I'm going to show you another easy way to extend it as well. So let's get to it. It all starts with knowing the chords. So let's take a look at the chord progression we're going to use today. All right, here's the fairly simple chord progression. It's in A minor, starts with an A minor, goes to C, then to G, then to D, then to F, and then back to G and ends on A minor again. So we've got 5 chords, an A, a C, a G, a D, and an F. Next, we'll pick an area of the fretboard. Today, let's use the 5th fret, and we'll want to find the roots of each chord around that general area. Here are the roots of A minor, the roots of C, the roots of G, the roots of D, and the roots of F. Now you might be thinking, we're only targeting the root. That's true, but it's a great place to start. You want proof? Check out this ZZ Top lick. That's a great one, and it targets the root exclusively. Hopefully you're convinced that the root is a worthwhile target. So here's the easy exercise. You play the root on the first beat of every chord change. Let me show you how. I'm going to try and hit all the roots in that area of the fretboard. And that's it. That's the basics. Now you might be thinking, that's too simple. That's not really music. You're right, it's not. But something magical happens for a lot of players. We start to hear and feel the chord changes, and that helps to stop us playing randomly through a scale. And here's a simple way to extend the idea and make it much more musical. Try playing scale tones around the root before you get there. For example, I could play one below, or I could play a scale tone above, or I could play one below and then above and go to the root. Let me show you how that would work in an example. You see how it's starting to sound like music? And to really extend this, you can go for other chord tones like the third and the fifth. If you're interested in that, you got to check out this video because I show you how to integrate chord tones with the minor pentatonic and use them both right away. So you definitely want to check out that video. Click on it and we'll see you in the next video. We'll see you on down the road.